Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 25, part 3 of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, we were able to earn enough money and prove ourselves worthy of obtaining the contract to construct the railway from the capital down to the coast. However, with only 20 million pounds, I thought it was probably better to basically get a railway started up here and then expand down to the coast. So, with this web of track spanning 3 towns, well, 4 basically, our railway is basically starting off small. But hopefully with these deliveries of diamonds, we could basically potentially have enough money to keep expand and carry more loads of freight and earn more money. Alright, we still need a little more time to load up. Speaking of which, what is the largest town on the map? Oh, our main city. And the growth that's highest is in Transvaal, surprisingly enough. There's plenty of logs being brought in, and some fish, but not a whole bunch. But one thing's for sure though, once we take down this railway, we're going to reuse it delivering loads, as this sugar refinery really needs sugar delivered. We also need to deliver those loads of cotton to produce clothing, which is required in a couple of towns. We'll also need to deliver fish. We'll also need to deliver cigars, as well as tobacco to make cigars. And there's actually gold being mined here that needs to be delivered to Richards Bay. If we deliver it to Richards Bay, we can at least export it to other parts of the world. But I'm not so sure when we'll be able to get diamonds exported, though. Because some of them require jewelry, but we don't have the ability to produce jewelry just yet. But I have a feeling that diamonds and gold will be needed sorely for the jewelry. Right. Let's see on how much money this train will earn us by the time it arrives at its destination. Speaking of which, oh, it's stuck as it is. Alright, let's see how much it's made. Ooh, 1.38 million pounds. That should be enough to at least expand it a little. I want to at least have a good enough capacity for these wagons. Let's modify it a tiny bit. That way it will pick up more diamonds. Which, by this point, the mine is producing a lot more, as the level is starting to increase. The more diamonds we deliver, the more diamonds is being mined out. We're already up to 60, and now all we just have to do is play another round of the waiting game for this train to deliver its load of, well, diamonds, and it will soon basically to make enough money for our company to purchase another locomotive. As I want to basically start transporting coal as well. So we'll need another one of these engines and several of these open-topped wagons that carry coal. And it sounds like an industry just leveled up. And wouldn't you know it, it's the diamond mine. It's now producing 200 units of diamonds. A lot more. And we'll probably earn a lot more money for this. Oh, we also unlocked a new engine. The VR Precious T3060. Now, look at these speeds. 25, 28, 31, 25. I need to wonder why this engine's not at 35 to match this, because this little tank engine would prove to be very good with passenger service. But I can't complain. Besides, we have the C-Class 060s and the A1440s for the freight and passenger trains, respectively. Let's see how much money we'll earn from this delivery. Hopefully it will be enough to expand this train's capacity a bit more, as now there's over 90 diamonds waiting to be picked up. 1.95, that's a pretty good amount too. Let's see if we can add a little more onto this train. Alright, 140 units. And thanks for these deliveries of diamonds, this factory will start producing more. But one thing's for sure, that diamond train could make us a lot and a lot of money. Wait, hold on. Where are diamonds going? It should be taken to the port. Oh! The only location is the Richards Bay export. But how are we going to get the diamonds delivered there? Well, we'll probably have to wait until we earn enough money to expand to Richards Bay. But that won't probably take too long. Now the station has enough raw diamonds to basically, well, fill up the train immediately as it pulls into the platform. Another delivery of this could expand our capacity. I want to at least have enough to deliver a full load. But now, our rival trucking company is basically taking the loads of diamonds away. Soon enough, that transport company is going to be going down. But still, we got time, and we're still making a good amount of money. Although the 060 is a little slow, at least it can climb a grade. But if the train gets too heavy, I might as well actually add another engine to the line. Okay, flat to 40, medium to 36, high grade, steep grade doesn't have enough power. Ooh, 2.44 million. That's actually a really good amount. It still says excellent, but it's gonna go back down to mediocre as soon as we add more wagons. So it's just gonna be expanding the capacity of our train for a little bit. But I have a feeling we'll have to double head with this locomotive pretty soon. How much will it be to add another engine in the front? 2.39 million. I feel like once we have like maybe 20 of these wagons in place, then we'll basically add another engine. And the station is already full to the brim with over 200 units of rough diamonds waiting to be taken to its destination. This train is basically gonna make a lot of money once we earn more revenue from this service. It's lucky that this diamond operation is bringing in not only a lot of dough, but a lot of freshly cut diamonds ready to be exported to places all over the world. Okay, so for the track work, I believe that we could basically reach the port if we just go down this mountainside. We'll just have to be very careful on how much we spend on it, but once we clear this section, it will be flat enough for us to continue on the main line. Though we'll have a station here at Komati Port, and then entering here in this port. Though we'll have a spur or a siding to connect to this fishery to deliver fish, as the town of Pietersburg needs fish. That fish could basically be very profitable. Alright, let's see how much we earned. 2.93 million pounds. That's nearly 3 million more. That's good. Really, really good. Alright, let's add a couple more of these wagons into place. This will get us to about 210 for 15 units. We'll just need 5 more. We need to at least have enough wagons to supply and to keep up with demand, as the mining is still going at full capacity. I have a feeling that this might be the thing that will keep our company's cash flow in mind. Although our company is at 8, at least, however, whoa, our value is going way down. That is not good. It seems like this value is going down because I guess maybe it's due to the finances? I'm not so sure. But let's see how much 210 diamonds brings us. So the train arrives again for another load. That leaves about 85-ish units on the platform, with it still rising up again. Alright. Getting back onto the main line. This train will have a bit of a hard time climbing the grade because of the weight of this train now. Right, let's see. If the train goes below a certain speed, like below 10 miles an hour, then I'll basically get another locomotive, add another engine to this process. So I was able to climb the grade right now, but I have a feeling we'll need to add another engine. Besides, there is no problem of double-heading a train. Plus, it earns enough speed for it to climb that hill that leads into this section of the line. £3.66 million. Okay, let's replace this engine and get a pair of these added. Now, the power should be a lot more better. Let's add an extra van. So now, with 2 steam engines up front, it should basically make it a lot easier for the diamond train to climb the grades. We probably might have to double-head it for the train of iron ore as well. But I'm not so sure about the train carrying cattle. Speaking of which, for the cattle ranch, I use this old track because this train is not supposed to travel at insane speeds because we don't want the cattle to get too scared. But, however, at least the factory here at Petersburg will allow us to drop off loads of cattle to be processed into meat. Oh, now our station is so full of diamonds, now the station is unable to carry them all. 224 rough diamonds. So the more loads we deliver, the more money we'll earn. The more money we earn, the larger our train will be. Alright, let's see. Alright, the double-heading train is working pretty well. It's able to keep the heavy load going on the steep grade. Now, If this train goes under 10 miles an hour, then basically I'll have to remove some wagons or get a much bigger locomotive. Let's see how much we'll earn this time. $390 million. That should basically get us a little more money to expand. We have 16 so far. 280 units. That should be a plenty good long train. And according to the length, it's only at 163 meters. But I have a feeling this train could be a lot longer. Oh, new rolling stock, compartment car. But we're not using that as I don't have the vanilla compartment car mod added to this game. Because we're going to be using the British passenger coaches instead. Hopefully we'll be able to earn a lot more money on this train too. It just needs... Oh! Now the station is nearly fully loaded too. But thankfully, with 280 unit capacity, now it has to wait for another load. Alright, so to make it better, we're gonna make this train to a capacity of 350, so we'll need about nearly 4 million pounds to get that done. And once that is done, we'll basically have the ideal train of delivering rough diamonds to the cutting site. Well, not cutting site, to the cutting factory. Besides, the more diamonds I've been transporting, the more money I have been earning. We started off with 1.38, then to 1.95, 2.44, 2.93, 3.66, 3.90, and let's see how much we'll earn with this delivery. I suppose it might be 4 point something million pounds. $4.88 million. That is a lot of dough. Alright. 350. That's the maximum I'm going to use on this train. As now, it's time to basically get some equipment, to purchase some more equipment to operate on the line. But I think it's high time for our first passenger service. From Pretoria to Nalstru. For that, I'll be getting one of these engines, the class A1, and for the local passenger trains, we'll be using these generic British passenger coaches. And for the color, I think we'll probably go with the color that we used in the Sao Paulo mission. These green ones. These will be used for the local trains, while the free axle variants will be used for the express, and this will be the teak-colored variant. So, free axle teaks for the express, and the 2-axle greens for the local passenger trains. We'll need 7.68 million to basically for this train. But it won't be too long because with 350 I almost said million, then I was almost about to say thousand. 350 units of rough diamonds, we should be able to earn enough money to basically acquire just a small passenger train. It doesn't even need to be that long, as I can just acquire this engine, add just one luggage van, 2 first class, 2 third class, and 1 rear third class brake coach, for a total of 6.32 million. Though, let's just use this variant, the 1H, and it will give us a capacity of 72 passengers, which seems pretty ideal for the time. But once we get much more modern passenger coaches, we'll probably replace the ones used on the local trains with the 3-axle variants. $350 million. I said million. 350 units of rough diamonds. Let's see if it goes. Let's see how. All right. Okay. I think that will be the maximum amount of commodity cargo we can carry with this freight train. Plus, besides, the diamond mine is, with that amount of capacity, it should at least allow the mine to give a chance to load up the platform again. Let's see how much money we'll earn from this. And let's see if we'll have enough money for a passenger train with a loan. Ooh, 6.10 million pounds. Okay. Let's see how much we'll need for this train. Let's hope we have enough. Okay. Luggage van, first class, third class, and the rear brake coach. Oh, dang it. Not enough. Well, at least we'll save the money for now. Hopefully the next train delivery will basically help us get enough money. And I think this is a good ending point for today's episode. Sorry there was no zoo services or new equipment or expansions, but we are literally trying to build up our cash revenues right now. So, other than that, if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule. And, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!